So we're going to restart the Royal Rumble at 1 hour, 47 minutes, 14 seconds. This is part 2, starting with the entrance of Wildman Mark Morrow, number 17. And it's going to start in... So, who was it threw themselves out? It wasn't Cybernetico, was it?
Oh, it was,
Oh!
No, they're telling him.
They get out. Yeah, tell him to get out.
Well, why are the refs telling him to get...
He was the one that jumped, I think. Wasn't
Oh, right.
I've got to think, they've got 4 or 5 wrestlers from Mexico.
Yeah.
Spanish speakers, so they probably should have made an effort to have the rules explained in Spanish.
Absolutely.
They may not know, yeah.
Oh, is that Triple H out?
Yeah, Triple H out, yeah.
Wow,
Yep.
I thought he was a big player. I thought he'd be in longer.
A big player in maybe a year, maybe 2 years, but right now
right.
in 1987, like a bit of history for you, and again, we've gone over this before, but a bit of history about Triple H. Triple H was supposed to win the King of the Ring. So Triple H was supposed to be in Stone Cold's shoes right now, because Stone Cold won the King of the Ring in 1986. But there was an incident called the Curtain Call, where whenever Scott Steiner and Kevin Nash, Scott Hall and Kevin, I said Scott Steiner earlier on. Scott Steiner is he's the lead singer of...
Scott Steiner is big Papa Pump with a gigantic biceps, like the freakishly large
Scott
bicep.
Steiner. No! Shit! No, who's the lead singer?
Scott Stapp.
Scott Stapp.
Can you take me higher?
Scott Stapp is the lead singer for Creed, right? And he is so unpopular that at one point, both he and Kid Rock were videotaped receiving oral sex from 2 groupies. And whenever he said about it, Kid Rock was like, yeah, I got a blowjob, but it wasn't with Scott Stapp. Like, he was so unhappy making call him. Anyway, Scott Hall, sorry, Kevin.
That is a slur against my name, sir. How dare you imply I would associate with Scott Stapp?
Kevin Nash and Scott Hall were leaving. Oh yeah, by the way, see that guy in the black? Latin Lover. Not him, that's Wildman Mark Morrow. That guy in there in the corner, that's where is he? I think he's going somewhere.
Stuff, Owen. Great upper body strength from
him
Owen
there who's
Hart.
throwing
That
gold
was-
dust. That's
that
Latin
was-
Lover. Oh, fuck!
That was an impressive move to avoid getting out of the ring. A flip right over the ring.
Oh, no, there's gold dust out, yeah.
Get back to Hollywood with your liberal agenda.
That's Sable, the girl in the black, who everyone loves, despite the fact she's fucking talentless and all. She can't even hit the... She hits out of time, so she battered in the ring to kind of get people going.
She's a wrestler.
Oh, look, it's Ferg. No, she's not. She's a manager.
Oh, right.
But she'll batter it out of time, so instead of just going boom, 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 she go boom, boom. She's
like free-forming it on the
Oh yeah, keep it up.
Now you do.
Yes. So back to the fucking curtain call. So Scott Hall, Kevin Nash, Triple H, Shawn Michaels were all involved in a match in Madison Square Gardens in a steel cage. It was a dark match, and Scott Hall and Kevin Nash were going to leave the WWE, the WWF, the Federation to go to... Oh, fucking... Oh, Jesus!
Oh, that's New Jersey style punishment.
Oh, look at...
It appears that someone's brought in a wooden plank.
Yeah, that must have been why, because Ahmed Johnson jumped out of the ring, so he must have been running after him, and now he's come back with the biggest 2x4 I've ever seen.
Black on black crime.
Now Farouk, who still looks
Negative.
really old, actually, yeah.
Why does he have to feud? I know
Also-
this.
Sorry.
No, I mean just like why are the 2 black guys in a feud? Why does it have to be that?
Because Ahmed Johnson was kicked out of the Nation of Domination, was he not?
Oh, okay.
Was he? Was that what it was? I don't know, because I knew that some people were removed from the Nation of Domination. Stone Cold in the ring on his own.
So, yeah, Ahmed jumped out for some reason with the 2x4.
He had already been eliminated earlier on.
It's-
Hey! It's Salvio Vega! Salvio Vega's great. They had a strap match where they're tied together, and they have to touch all 4 turnbuckles in a row, and Salvio Vega was just amazing. Like,
That's a great match, yeah.
yeah. Well, the one week, yeah, the
Really
one.
giving it to Stone Cold.
Yeah. He has a bit of a vendetta against him. Oh, slingshot.
And shit how they got rid of Farouk already as well. I never get to see the man wrestle at all.
You will in a while, hopefully. Anyway, so they were leaving to go to WCW. So once the match was over, they all shared a hug, which was again verboten. They were breaking kayfabe. They shouldn't have done it. And everyone was very annoyed about it. Now, Shawn Michaels was one of the biggest faces in the company, right? So they couldn't do anything about Shawn Michaels. The other two guys were leaving, so only one person could be hurt for this, and that was Trips. So Triple H just said to him, "You're not going to win King of the Ring now. You're going to be knocked down. You're going to do dark matches. You're going to pay your dues." And for I think 6 months, he was not on PPVs. For 6 months, he just
must have really hit his pay.
Yes, yeah, because you get a massive payday for being on PPVs. He had to do TV. He didn't complain once. He just went with it.
Oh, that shows maturity.
Yes, yeah, but all like the whole wrestling's very macho, and a lot of it goes back to who's this? Jesse G. It's Billy Gunn. Yes, it's badass Billy Gunn from the it's the Road Dogs. Look at him, look. Fucking hell, he's got the tattoo. Oh, that's great. And he's wearing obviously bowling shoes.
Yeah. I just came from the bowling alley to give you a whooping.
Oh, no, he's doing his fucking punches now. He was in the army as well.
Well,
he was in the Marines.
That's impressive.
Oh my God, he's doing a dance. It's amazing.
I'm surprised that
fucking hell.
I'm surprised that Stone Cold is really sort of being pushed around. Pushed around.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, because Stone Cold's supposed to be a bad guy. That's supposed to be a heel, so they like to humiliate him. But he's supposed to be really badass, so he doesn't let them get the better of him. Oh, and there's his straps going.
As you can see him there, just get the hell out of here.
You dumb some bitch. His straps normally conceals a razor in the strap so he can cut himself.
But why would he want to do that?
To bleed.
And why would he want to do that?
To make colour. It's a big thing. That if you bleed, then it looks better.
Oh right. Part of the act.
Yeah, part of the act. Yeah, not just like he's like, I'll hurt myself.
He's like, I've written a poem. There is a darkness within me,
and I must get it out.
Oh, he's panicking.
He is, yeah.
Why is he
Bret
panicking?
the Hitman Hart.
Oh, he looks genuinely panicked.
Bret and he had oh fuck, there's a laser pointer. Bret and he had a huge match at Survivor Series. It was fucking great, and they're going to have a huge match at WrestleMania. So this is building up to WrestleMania 13. Now, at the time, we don't know that this was going to happen because the winner of the Royal Rumble fights in the main event at WrestleMania. So it's between these two essentially. So the rest of this Royal Rumble will be about these two. The story will be about Bret and Stone Cold. Probably. Anyway. So Triple H didn't complain. Blah blah blah. And Stone Cold became King of the Ring. He became this huge person. If it weren't for that, then I don't know whether there would have been a Stone Cold 316, but we don't know.
Also, intriguingly, just thinking of their payday, you don't see, at least over here, wrestlers sponsoring a lot of things. You know, like usual stars like footballs. I mean, you don't see Stone Cold sponsoring Pepsi.
In America, you do.
Oh right.
Yes.
There was a Got Milk thing with Stone Cold.
I think that is brilliant.
Ludicrous.
Does he have the milk moustache?
Yeah.
And he's absolutely scowling.
Yeah, he's really furious. Yeah, that's it. I don't know whether it was photoshopped or not, because I'm pretty sure it's that famous one where he's kind of standing like that. Mankind does Chef Boyardee. John Cena does a lot of kids cereals, so like Fruity Pebbles and all this.
Fruity Pebbles.
That's brilliant.
Oh look!
Does not sound healthy.
It's Jerry the King Lawler.
Oh, he's actually getting up and going into the ring.
Yeah. Like I said, there's always like a gimmick one, you know. So here he is. This is his gimmick one.
He looks slightly old.
He had a huge.
He just jumped into the ring.
He did, yeah. Oh, there you go. There we go.
And he's right back out again.
Yeah. He had an absolutely huge feud with, would you believe it, Andy Kaufman.
Yeah, it's true.
What?
Yep. Have you never seen Man on the Moon?
I've seen Man on the Moon.
That's him. The two guys who are not Vince, but the two guys who are doing the commentary. Jerry the King Lawler.
Yeah, I reckon, because I think he's done other films as well.
Yes, he has. Yeah, he's been shaken. But yeah, he did Man on the Moon. Yeah, because Andy Kaufman
Loved wrestling.
Fucking loved it. He really did love it, and he thought it was one of the greatest art forms because it had kayfabe, which is the idea that it's legitimate, that it's real, and it's not. And it took itself so seriously. And unlike acting, unlike watching a TV show where it was clear it was fake, because the actors would talk out of character, these guys never left character, and he thought that it was perfect. And then he decided to do that. Who's this? Oh. Diesel? Guess who that is? Just look at his face and see if you can guess, because this isn't real Diesel. This isn't Kevin Nash.
Oh, right.
So look at his face and tell me if you can guess who he is. You might be able to join in on this as well. You don't see his face an awful lot.
Fucking huge as well.
Who's that height? Who has that hair?
Is that Kane?
It is Kane. Well done.
Kane.
It is Kane.
Yes.
It is Kane.
Only because you said the height, I can't really see it in the face.
There really should be another wrestler called Abel. I'm just
yeah.
They've missed a trick there, haven't they?
Yes.
Well, because he's the Undertaker's brother.
Oh right.
That's why he's called Kane. Yeah. Although according to his actual biography, he's called Jacob, I think.
That's still a biblical theme.
Yeah, it's because his real name is Glenn Jacobs.
Oh.
Glenn,
yeah.
Remember the prophet Glenn.
Glenn Gary, Glenn Ross.
Wasn't that in the book of Derek?
And now a reading from the book of Derek, a letter to the Corinthians from Derek. Are ye lads? Are ye well? I hate to be a bother about this, but you still owe me a tenner.
Dan last night made me absolutely piss myself whenever he sang, "Oh fuck, he was straight out, didn't even wait for the 3, 2, 1. Who is this?
Oh, business.
Why is he walking sexy?
He's run, and then he's like, hold on, this is an opportunity for a sexy walk.
I turned it down a bit. Sexy dance. Who is it? We don't know.
Terry Funk?
It can't. It is! Well done. How did you know it was Terry Funk?
The bandana's the giveaway.
And Terry Funk is the king of hardcore. Like
not porn.
I was going to say, just hardcore what?
That man has bled so much.
He's bled on all continents. I think he put on a match in front of Emperor Penguins just an excuse to bleed on an ice.
Yeah, he's absolutely brilliant.
Some of the banners.
Or Milo Terror TX for Terry.
Yeah.
Don't know whether he's from wherever that is. Actually, I'm surprised that Diesel's still in the match. Well, Kane is still in the match or not.
Yeah, you think.
Last night, Dan made me piss myself. We're at a wedding last night. My girlfriend's sister got married.
It's the union of two souls in the eyes of God.
Although not in the eyes of God, it was a humanist ceremony.
That's what we like to hear. Sorry, did I say that out loud?
Very loudly. You pretty much shouted it. And
in the eyes of Mother Earth, or whatever filth it is that these liberal youth believe in.
Oh, fuck, is he going to... Oh, Jesus.
Well, they're all really not taking a break.
They're all... Oh, look who it is! Who's this guy? Dan already knows. Can you guess?
You can't tell by the strut on him, can you?
Wait until he gets into the ring. You'll be able to see.
Punches should give it away. Very distinctive way of punching.
Yeah, he lifted up his head and all, whenever it zooms in on him.
I do recognise the blue.
No, you shouldn't recognise the blue because he normally does not wear blue. Jeez, he's getting blocked by everyone, and he's fucking turned to the camera.
It's not the Big Show, is it?
No, because he's no.
Oh God! Who am I saying? It's not The Rock.
It is The Rock. Yes, it's Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
It's the hair. It's
no.
It's really off-putting. It's really off-putting, isn't it? He's going by Rocky Maivia in this. What was I saying? Yeah, so we were doing old 90s angry nu metal songs, and Dan did a fucking brilliant. It was like it's like a Wolf Tones version of Papa Roach.
Well, sorry, I don't remember this.
Do you remember this? Oh fuck, Dan! It was so funny. You it was like God, give us a Wolf Tones sound.
Oh.
If I cut my eye with a knife, suffocation, no breathing. Don't give a fuck if I cut my arm bleeding. Sure, would you even care if I died bleeding? You went to it. Mankind, would it be wrong? Would it be right? You know.
If I took me life tonight, the chances are that's a mice.
Mutilation out of sight, and I'm contemplating suicide. Diddly-diddly-dee.
I must say, so, to appeal to the youth segment, you are dropping some fat beats. Whatever that means.
Oh, look, it's Mankind.
Oh, it is. Yeah. You see, I do. I'm thinking, this is also familiar, but then again, this is the 90s. So
Yes, yeah. This is Mankind before he wore the t-shirt and the tie. Fucking hell, Kane is massive. Before he wore the t-shirt and the tie.
Yes.
And he was kind of like a Hannibal Lecter style character where he's. Yeah. Well, the mandible claw is based on an attack that he uses in the movie or in the books.
Oh yeah,
where he does that and it paralyzes them.
Yes.
So, which is why Vince was just like, "Why'd you bite their fucking fingers off?"
Because it's a nerve, Vince. I don't buy it. It's, it's a nerve. Wait, did you finish primary school, Vince?
So at this point he had two types of music. He had, who the fuck is this?
that is a Get Up.
Is that D'Lo Brown?
Wow.
No, it can't be D'Lo Brown.
What?
It definitely isn't. It's Flash Funk. It's Flash Funk.
Where's he from?
Flash Funk, Darkest, Footloose. Fuck, that was a brutal Tombstone as well.
Tombstone's now a move I remember.
Yes, yep, Tombstone, Pile Driver.
Yep, Clothesline.
Yeah. Clothesline, Tombstone, Pile Driver, double axe handle smash. Oh, is he going to do the flare drop? Terry Funk's walking about. No, he's not. No,
that's impressive. He took out two people.
Mm-hmm.
It's
two people while wearing that stylish disco suit.
Absolutely. It's. I think we can all agree it's rad.
What's a disco word? It's hip to the max.
It's it's dynamite.
and now you see any one of these could in maybe in 2 years, any one of these guys, with the possible exception of Flash Funk, could win this match.
Wow.
So, but right now, it's the boring bit where they're pushing at each other and no one's really going to lose. They're just wasting time for waiting for spots.
And on a gender equality point, will there be no female wrestlers in this one?
Not in the Royal Rumble. There's been one, and you can probably guess who. Big Van Vader. You can probably guess who the female was.
China.
Well done. Yes, she's the only one to have entered the Royal Rumble. No women have won as far as I can remember, won the heavyweight.
And I think they'll be waiting a while for that. I think.
I think there's a potential second plot line to have her rival being Taiwan.
That's it. If she,
it's like a lot like China, but like better.
I mean, I'm cheaper.
I don't like my friends, like United States.
Yeah. That's good. I like that. I like it. Filipino or the Philippines as well. That would be good.
So you see, it's if there aren't any wrestling executives listening to this, it's like a job would be good. It's like
you pay well.
You pay well. I'm just free forming ideas here. It's
freestyling.
Not married to any of this.
Yeah.
But if you like some of it,
true.
Big Van Vader, the big fat guy in the middle there, is getting punched by Bret Hart.
He's pretty portly, I must say.
He is the man responsible for Mankind losing his ear.
Actually losing his
ear, yeah. He
did do a Mike Tyson.
No, he didn't. What happened was he put Mankind in what's called a hangman. It's where the ropes, the head goes between them and they twist over, so that he's choking. But the ropes were too tight, and Mankind Oh, look at this! It's Henry O'Godwin doing a wee jog there. How long? Was he not in this match?
Yeah,
The other one was.
Oh, okay.
It's a double dose of Godwin.
So wait a second, I just got confused. Which one's Midian? That
Phineas is.
It's Phineas. Okay, so Henry O was just a fat
That's
head.
Henry O, I think.
Ah, okay.
They both have a swift entry into the ring, just sort of
Yep.
sliding in.
Yep, it's very good. I like it. Yeah, so he got his head out of the ropes, and just took off a.
That was a pretty significant force. It's
Yeah, they were elevator cables.
Ooh, it's
I don't look at them. There's big
very
schmalls.
very Van Gogh.
Yeah, I don't think that.
It wasn't out of artistic expression.
No, and it was in Germany,
That is true.
and that's where he lost his ear. It was in Germany, and he finished the match. He went to hospital with the ear, and he spoke. He was the only one who could speak good enough German, and he explained to them that he wanted to keep the ear, and they wanted to see if it could be put back on. And the German nurse looked at him and said, "It's trash," and threw it into the bin.
Wow.
Yeah, because it was just so badly
Yeah.
damaged, and then he couldn't get it put back on.
Does he still have hearing functionality? And
He has hearing functionality, but he doesn't have. I don't know whether he has
a
like the
prosthetic?
bottom part of the lobe, or whether he doesn't have the top part.
I think the top is gone.
Yeah,
But he's also lost like ear movement,
Oh.
which is a sad thing for any person.
Oh, that is
When
true.
he was apparently amazing at wiggling his ears.
damn.
I see. That's a tragic loss.
Could it be?
It's a sad day.
Oh yes, it is.
It's the Undertaker.
Ah, yeah. See, I recognize his outfit. It's,
Yeah, it's very iconic, isn't it?
You know what? I don't know if you guys know your local Undertaker.
Oh, no, he's still got that tattoo. He's still got the teardrop tattoo on his face. Look, Undertaker, of course, one of our brothers in the Latin Kings.
I keep hearing the Latin Kings. I'm intrigued. You know, it's
Do you want me to sell it to you?
well, you see, I'm already a Freemason, so if there's a reciprocal arrangement, I can.
Only are there many Masons in jail? Because that's the only time that we would kind of deal with anyone like.
If you ever see like, I think in general in movies when you see like an angry like Latin American gang in the States, they're pretty much like Latin Kings. I think in general.
That makes it pretty clear.
Yeah, with cars that bounce, groovy tats, angry looking dudes.
Yeah, the shirt that's just like buttoned
Oh, one button.
at the very top, but open the rest of the time. Do rags. What else? That like in a lot of fucking really annoys me whenever like because they're called the Latin Kings. They then sometimes like people try and go a wee bit farther than that and call like a Latino American gang. They call them like the Mayans or the Aztecs or
Okay.
the Conquistadors or some shit like that. You know, even though Conquistadors would probably be the completely wrong thing.
Yeah.
And the Mayans, well, you know, it's unless they demonstrated really poor agricultural techniques, I don't know how that's going further.
Yeah, unless your culture has been a zone in the Crystal Maze, this is bollocks. Oh, fucking look at Big Van Vader just threw Flash Funk over.
That was
Crystal Maze is coming back.
Yep,
I know.
I heard that.
With Richard O'Brien at the age of 73, he's still
73.
Yeah, he's
Fuck off.
yeah.
When was it he started? When was he did Rocky Horror Picture Show then?
Oh, it
Was it
was
his 40s?
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah, he's actually quite old. But we still love you, Richard, if you're listening. It's like that leopard skin coat. I mean, it's iconic.
And Mumsy.
Absolutely. Oh, I forgot about Mumsy.
Yes, yeah. He'd always. I loved him because we've talked about this before, but he'd bring them in. He'd go, "You have 1 minute to do this," and he'd explain the rules and he'd fuck them in. And then you'd see them being stupid, going, "What do you see?" You know, because they'd only be able to look through. What do you see? There's a fucking. There's 3 heads in the wall, and there's a crystal. They're fucking explaining the room, you know, and it's obvious what you need to do because there's only like 6 types of fucking thing, you know. And while he's doing that, it'll cut to Richard, and he'll just turn to the camera with his harmonica. And,
Oh yeah.
yeah, and just go like, "Top God," otherwise known as Top Dog. and then just like continue with it.
You see, they had him, and then they had Ed.
Fuck off.
I did like no. I don't think anyone wanted Ed. No offense, Ed, but
No.
so you're just not Richard O'Brien.
He was a professional replacement
because
he replaced Dominic Diamond, not Dominic Diamond. Dominic Diamond's Screech.
Games Master.
No.
Dominic Diamond's the Scottish guy in Games Master.
Yeah.
with Patrick Moore.
Yeah, Dominic.
Yeah. Impudent little wretch. It's like, dear Games Master, can I have some codes for Alex the Kid on the Master System? Impudent wretch.
That's it. Yeah, he replaced Dominic Diamond on Games Master for 1 year.
Really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. Games Master, by the way, it went, oh fuck, it was crazy.
Oh, great. Games Master is a classic. I mean,
a
computer sort of manipulated Patrick Moore's head.
Yes.
Who would give you game codes.
And you can imagine him. You can fucking just...
The
it's
90s.
Just, it's just so
Summed up.
stupid. Like, at what point did Patrick Moore, did you think, well, Patrick, are you down in your cash? Yes, I am. These monocles do not come free, you know. And then just go, listen, Patrick, we can give you money. All you need to do is read out this shit. Okay. And he'd sit there and he'd go like, in order to cast a level select in Sonic Adventure, you'll press up, up, down, down, A, B, start. Like, fucking hell.
This man, he was a noted astronomer.
Yes.
And xylophone player.
Yes, Patrick Moore plays the
xylophone
xylophone, yeah. So fast he can play through space. I watched, and this is going to appeal to 100% of the people listening to this, but I saw a video of Patrick Moore being interviewed by, pause for dramatic effect, Danny Dyer.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I have not seen this.
It's like Danny Dyer's Search for UFOs or so. Oh fuck! Look at the rock jumping up
I'm
there.
going to have to go to say this will be a meeting of minds. Sorry if it's
Yes.
mind.
Yeah. Danny Dyer, right, is Search for UFOs, and he walks in and he's like, Patrick, listen, mate.
All are in the alien slags out there.
Listen, mate. I watched E.T. when I was 12 or foot myself. Bet you there's some fucking alien poontang up there. Patrick, is there some alien poontang? And he would reply like, well, no. Statistically speaking, of course, there has to be life on Earth. So statistically speaking, there has to be life. Otherwise, and he does this whole thing, and so the answer is yes. And then he's like, Patrick, you're a fucking legend. Thanks very much. And he walks out, and Patrick Moore's watching the tennis as well. Like he's doing the interview while watching the tennis. And the TV that he's watching the tennis on is like one of those like old CRT monitors, you know, the type that like closed circuit, sad thing. And he just walks out, and then like he's standing outside, and Danny Dyer's like, I went in there, I fucking said to him, are there any aliens? He said yes. Feeling a bit nervous, feeling a bit emotional talking to the cunt, but still, let's move on. And then, like, what the fuck?
I was a bit nervous because it's like he's got this thing. It's like it's called a brain. And, it's that's right, Danny. If you're listening, I went there.
Danny,
I am slating you.
Daniel Dyer. Your daughter is called Danielle, and she goes by Danny. You're both called Danny Dyer.
In the same house.
You fucking... Whenever you get... Who got thrown out?
That is Stone Cold guy.
No.
That can't be right.
Wait, the ref ain't seen it.
Ah!
Oh, sneaky
The
Stone
referee was distracted. Oh, hold on. Is he getting both of them out? Yes!
Oh,
Both Big Van
that was a
and
2 at
Undertaker.
once.
Yes! Oh, look.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh.
Do it. Do it, Stone Cold. Do it. Oh, yes!
He is on,
Stone Cold!
He's on fire.
Yeah, that's him. It's done. That's the Royal Rumble
it.
over.
Wow.
That's the Royal Rumble over. And let's see, I think he was number... Yep, he was number 5, which means the winner of this is me. You can both be my slaves.
Okay.
I assume, of course, this is in a sexual context.
Well, is there another type of context?
Well, that is true. Just to clarify, that's fine. It's I'll get the olive oil.
The doctor says if I come in and it's torn that badly again, he doesn't know if he can sew it up.
I see you've both watched Last Tango in Paris. Yes.
That is correct.
I was trying to remember the girl's name in Last Tango in Paris.
Oh,
It's not Bridget Bardot. It's not Margot Kidder. No, it's not.
oh, Bridget Bardot. There's a name.
No, that is a woman
It's,
with D cups of justice.
It's actually Tom Lehrer, the satirical singer. He does a song about, I think it's like mathematics. And he goes, whoa.
I know, yeah.
He's having a bit of a shit fit there. Come
Take
on,
a
take
chill
your
pill.
oil. Come on.
Another shit fit, bro.
Is it sort of like a rodeo that if after the match they just tranquilise them and put them in a pen?
They just like wake up like, no, I'm back here again, and he's just like pawing at the glass. It's like, this is Bret Hart. He was captured in Calgary. In Calgary, he would have thousands of acres to roam. Is it fair to keep him locked in a cage like this?
In this squared circle, 20 feet by 20 feet. In the circle he roams. His owners, they feed him other wrestlers. Sometimes he wins, sometimes he loses, but they keep coming.
You just see like Peter absolutely like boycotting the event.
Well, fucking, they're already using the World Wildlife Fund's name, the bastards.
And also, all he wants to do is run free. Is that too much to ask?
Free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows.
With your help, Bret Hart and others like him can be returned to the wild. Please support this.
Right, well, I'm just going to pause the Rumble Royale now. Do you know what they call the Royal Rumble in France?
The Royal Rumble! Sorry, that was terribly offensive.
What is it?
It's Rumble Royale with cheese. No, a Royale with Rumbel. And do you know what they have instead of wrestlers?
What?
Mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise?
They slather the ring in mayonnaise.
And the French just sit there idly smoking cigarettes, disgusted by everything.
In an interview afterwards, it's like, so what do you think of that?
Only. Oh, the French. I never get sick of sticking the knife in you.
Also, just
A great bunch of lads.
with the Royal Rumble question, so the winner was it Stone Cold?
Yes.
So he just went. Does he go back to his hotel, or is he gone for a steak?
Knowing Stone Cold, he's probably going to drink an awful lot somewhere.
I thought you were going to say he was going to have a bath or something.
Well,
Scented candles. Read a Danielle Steele novel.
legitimately, and completely legitimately, normally they just
tear it up.
Yeah, they usually, like, I know Mick Foley, who's not a big drinker and doesn't like the drug. He says that he likes to, after a big PPV, and he's very frugal.
Yeah.
So he will often share cars with people and share rooms with people in order to kind of save money. But after a PPV, he will get a room on his own. I think get ice cream and watch a movie.
I respect that.
Yeah.
But
a lot of the other guys would just go out and get lashed, like, they'll go out and just get drunk.
You see, that's just unprofessional.
Yeah. Some of the shoot interviews I was watching last year. There's one guy, I can't remember what he's talking. Oh yeah, I think it's Saturn. He's just like,
I've watched that one. Yeah, is that the one where he has a tattoo on his face?
I think so. It's the one where he says like, we used to go out of state and we'd come back with like a couple of thousand ecstasy tablets and we'd just be throwing ecstasy at everyone.
Yeah,
and he's saying this live on television.
Well, he's saying it in an interview. And when it says
after event, so they can't sort of
So shoot interview would be whenever he's not the character, whenever he's talking as an actual person. So shoot interviews are good because they tend to kind of dish the goss on each other. The interview I saw with Saturn was really weird because he was very open, but either he just wasn't elaborating, or he's a really boring guy because he would just give one word answers. Wow. So they'd go like, "Who's the best person to party with?" Flair, and that would be it. So maybe he's got, I don't know, maybe he's got autism or something. It's just like he just answers the question.
Seems like a weird dude, gotta be honest.
Yeah, it's Perry Saturn's a weird guy. He was one of the guys who during the 90s, during the Monday Night Wars, the ECW, which was Extreme Championship Wrestling, lost an awful lot of guys to WCW and WWF. And Perry Saturn was one of them because they got the Radicals, didn't they? So they got Perry Saturn, Chris Jericho, Chris Benoit, and Eddie Guerrero. Did they get them from WCW?
Yeah, and Dean Malenko as well.
Dean Malenko as well, yeah. So they got them all at the same time. And he was one of them, and he was really weird because he was really popular, but I couldn't understand the appeal.
Yeah, is Saturn his real name?
No, it's Perry...
Cuomo.
Yes.
It does begin with S, though. I'll look it up now.
Perry. I never really meet people called
Percival.
Perry very often.
It's true. Also, it's did Papa really love Mambo? That's the question we want to know.
All these years later, and it still keeps me awake at night.
Mind you, he does have a pretty terrible song called A Hubba Hubba Hubba. And it gets to us, I know this thanks to the genius of Tom Lehrer. It's basically a line about bombing Japan. And there's a line called, a friend of mine in a B-29 drops another load for luck. As he flew away, he was heard to say, A hubba hubba hubba, yuck yuck. And also the immortal line, it was mighty smoky over Tokyo. It's a pretty horrific song.
Like structurally, thematically, it's not good.
Perry Arthur Satulo.
Arthur's a very good middle name.
Satulo.
I like it. Satulo.
Would that be Italian now, would it?
Let's find out.
It sounds it.
He was in the army. Let's see. I'll look up his personal life. Let's see if it'll give.
He has been married on 3 prior occasions.
Wow. He was involved in an altercation with 2 men when he came to the aid of a woman they were in the process of raping. He fought the man and was shot with a .25 caliber handgun in the back of the neck and the right shoulder, to which he originally thought he had received a punch. As a result of the scuffle, after being shot, he became addicted to methamphetamine and was homeless for 2.5 years. He disappeared from public view, was not seen for several years, with his family unaware of his whereabouts. He re-emerged in 2009, having resolved his addiction. Wow.
Fucking
That was
hell.
a very noble thing to do. So he's no longer wrestling, I take it.
No, he went back to wrestling actually in 2011.
And also, just a question on the Royal Rumbly. Rumbly?
The word
Can I would like to propose that that's the only way to refer to it. That sounds so much better than what it is.
The Royal Rumbly. Okay, so a question about the Royal Rumbly.
What's the prize?
The headline WrestleMania.
No cash? No.
Well, headline WrestleMania is its own reward.
Oh, right. So in sponsorship, endorsements,
Yes.
etc.
Well, the thing is, like,
So the reward is more work.
yeah, like in kayfabe, in storyline purposes, it's just assumed that winning a match gets you cash.
Yeah.
So, whereas in real life, they get paid regardless. And it's also assumed that if you are holding a championship belt, then you get more cash whenever you defend the championship belt. So being in a PPV, you get more money for being in a PPV than anything else. And so if you're headlining WrestleMania, then you get paid more money. But what they tend to do is, because everyone gets paid a base amount for being in a PPV, unless you're main event, I think you get paid more if you're main event.
That would be right, yeah.
Yeah, because you're doing a longer match and because you're main event and the fucking thing. What they like to do is they like to give paydays to everyone. So in WrestleManias, they'll tend to have like a Battle Royale or a Royal Rumbly to get a lot of people a payday at once. So that's generally what they do. So that's so in kayfabe, that's it. Generally, headlining the WrestleMania means that you have a shot at the championship. Yeah, it's not actually stated like that, but that's generally what it means, because the championship will always be the main event, almost always. So there you go. So I thought that was actually, I thought the Royal Rumble was actually okay. Like Stone Cold was flipping amazing. What do you think, Giles?
I like the diversity. I like the obviously a stage stream of people coming in. Like there wasn't just sort of a theme of some people go out quickly, some people stayed longer. There was some very good moves there. I especially liked people jumping off the ropes. That must take a significant amount of balance, clearly. But I was very impressed with that. Especially also the backstories. I know it's not probably the primary part of this, but things like the Sheikh, who I keep going on about. Really, really fascinating stuff. I mean, it's not just the wrestling itself. I mean, as someone who's very, very new to this, if there was something to keep me watching, it would be the backstories and how they play out.
Yeah, and how people. Yeah. Well, that's the reason why I watch it. What about you, Dan?
I like that, and again, the backstories are, as is so often the case, it seems their actual lives are way more interesting than the gnarly gimmicks they come up with. So
yeah. Well, thank you, Giles, for joining us for the Royal Rumble. It was really nice of you.
It's been a pleasure. It's if you will have me back, I will promise to only take off half of my clothes next time.
Just full disclosure, he is bollock naked.
Telling it as it is.
And I'll tell you what. Like earlier on, we were talking about Perry Saturn having a face tattoo. Giles has a face tattoo, but the face is on his chest.
Of course, that is with the rules on my back. Now, people are like, why are the rules on your back? I says, well, I know the rules. I don't have to read them.
But it's the guy behind me to make sure he doesn't fucking hit me in the face. Anyway, next match is going to be for the WWF Championship, and it's going to be Shawn Michaels with Jose Lothario versus Psycho Sid, who is the champion. And that is coming up next.